Hi everyone, McBeard here, back with another Commander's Horn deck guide for you. And just one note about the backdrop, I'm actually visiting my brother and sister-in-laws, so I brought my whole rig. And we're just staying up here for the week here in Quebec, and that's why the backdrop looks different. Yet again, I didn't move again. Wanted to play a little HENSELT today, and we did. I wanted to revisit HENSELT Mages, which is a list that I really enjoyed last season. It's still really good. I think there's a lot of ways to refine it and make it a little bit better because the meta is quite brutal out there right now. Full Test and Dijkstra are very strong. Ardal and Usurper also very strong and out there. And I'm seeing a lot of scoia'tael crop up, and they have some pretty strong ways of dealing with a lot of the stuff that we're trying to do. Not to mention that muzzle is so popular, so your mileage will really vary with this deck. We tried a couple of variations, but in the gameplay that I have in the video, this is what we were working on. A little bit more of a shield-heavy, engine-heavy landscape here. We're running Yennefer Conjurer, we have Prophet Lebiota, we have one copy of the Damned Sorceress because we're making a good amount of shields just automatically with Lady of the Lake and the Syndran Artificer. But that's just kind of a side effect of just wanting to protect our engines, mainly the Syndran Spellweaver, which we want to play HENSELT with in a decisive round 2 or 3 where we can really push and just rain destruction on our opponents. I'm still running the double lock package with the 2 mages. We're still running the Drog Commando human combo with Blue Striped Commando, Pavetta, and Drog. We're not running Vernon or anything like that, but we are running the Blue Striped Scout because that's usually valuable sometimes to make another Spellweaver in the deck so HENSELT has a play later on, or just to do the Blue Striped Commando things. Kudrini Revenant is okay. I like having it in the deck because you can use HENSELT after playing Drog in some situations. I'm running Ayurtuza Adepts in this list because they did get a buff, but I feel like they're the weakest units in the deck, and I think during the gameplay I expressed that, so you don't really see them really make a lot of plays. But there are some situations where you just drop it, add 2 charges to a mage, and it feels pretty good. Your reach gets really strong. You have a great board state in that situation. It's one more engine to solve, so there's always that as well. But this could easily be Trebuchet. I think I started running Siege Towers at one point. You don't need humans necessarily, but it helps. Banar Tutor and Syndran Artificer were just kind of one-of experiments. I think the Syndran Artificer is fantastic, and the Banar Tutor is okay. I think it's definitely where it needs to be. But the tall boost sometimes makes me uneasy when I'm already playing cards like Kira. Sabrina and Revenant stuff does exist in this deck, and a lot of the times it does help you win when you've already spent a whole bunch of other win conditions in Kira or Yennefer Conjurer. When you just need a little bit of extra reach, Sabrina's going to get you there. Sheila is here just because she's a really strong mage that offers you reach on the board, and Queen Adalia is very important just to make sure that you get extra mages on the board. Now, I will say that the version of this deck I like the most actually is still running Necromancy and Reinforcements, and I may revisit this. Later on in the stream, I was finding that Reinforcements really helped in getting more charges on the mages, and also Royal Decree is a very good card. Generally, though, Yennefer Conjurer might be solved more often by your opponents, and I would probably suggest omitting her and adding Royal Decree if you just wanted to line up the combos that you know are going to win for you more easily. But, of course, this is another huge threat. Lebiota also could be Reynard. It's really about making threats that your opponent has to answer. That's really what Northern Realms is all about right now. So check out the list, my friends. Hope you enjoy it. We've got 2 good gameplays right here. And we'll be back tomorrow. We're going to be trying some new stuff, of course. And I'll see you then. This is YouTube. If you enjoy the video, show me, tell me, and I'll see you tomorrow. There's been a lot of, ooh. The HENSELT lockout isn't the end of the world, but it does really hurt when you're trying to push. But against Usurper, you don't have to push as hard because he doesn't have a leader that helps him get his card advantage back. So we don't have to use a leader to secure. It's just, it's harder to go first. That's all. Anyway, it's just been like really busy. I've been trying to keep my momentum going. So now I think it's just, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm playing a lot. But once the patch drops in September, you better believe I'm going to be in the basement playing because the cast will be the best cast of Gwent you have ever seen. Is this hand okay? Is it fine? Is it okay? Do we like it? I don't want to play a Dahlia now, but I do. All right, so what happens if I play the Blue Stripe Commando and it dies? What happens? If it gets locked, that's not a problem. It has to leave the board. If it leaves the board, then what do we do? Seems pretty not good. We don't have any of our cool protection setups either. So, I mean, he won't use Geralt or like Leo or anything to stop this, I think. So I think I actually have to use tactical advantage here. I think that's the way I have to do this.
Semper Fi!
because it doesn't matter if it gets locked, and it encourages him to just immediately drop a big Alba on it. But then I still get to put the commandos in the deck, and that's really just all I want to do. I think that's the main idea. I guess the ban art or the artificer was also okay. Oh, he doesn't even care. Now that is interesting. Well then, let's just get to work.
Non-humans. Death to the enemy!
Let's just get to work then. He doesn't want to lock that up? That's okay. He does have some stuff that he needs to lock. And then just dropping Cure right here. I mean, it doesn't seem bad at all. If I need to really kind of pressure this round. Because ideally I just get a Spellweaver in my hand and that's all I need. I'm really hesitant to play Kira with the tall unit here, so.
The good of magic. That is what I serve first and foremost.
I don't know.
Improvise.
No lock in hand, huh? That's cool. I mean, I don't want to put the... I mean, I just put the Vitality on this and it gets killed, but is that so bad? Is it so bad if that happens? Or just play Yencon. I mean, we have really good win cons.
You best yield now.
He certainly has at least one lock. Oh, well, I guess that counts. So, yeah, I want to just disable his engine capability now. Watch him drop an ale on me and just start Yennefer conjuring me. I don't want to be conjured right now, dudes. I just don't want to be conjured.
I bring fair wishes from
Dodric.
Nature stinks.
Dropping Dodric just to... He's playing into this, I guess? I don't know. I wouldn't do it. Man with a plan. I see. How's it going?
Gentlemen, onward! Follow me!
time for a practical.
All right. Feel good on blue coin here. I mean, I felt like that was worth it.
Push on! No mercy!
I'll do as you ask.
And he gets ahead here with that. That sucks. That sucks, man. What am I supposed to do now? I mean, I just pass. It's a tie, right? He's not getting anything. I just pass. It's a tie. Maybe he takes the tie. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he takes the tie. Probably not, though. I feel like you don't push for round one just to take a tie here. Do you? Am I crazy? Am I taking crazy pills?
Man, makes no difference to me.
Do we like what we see? Yeah, kind of. I definitely see us having plays. This I don't like as much. Oof, boy, oh boy. Well, we're protected with a hand like this.
You will stop, please.
I mean, I think we just start rolling out crazy mage stuff. And if we draw Sabrina, then it's just it, right? That's a great draw too. Good. Yeah, I needed that, so. Thanks, game. No complaints this time. Yeah, just get the mages set up ASAP. This is how it feels right now. We're going to be playing commandos on whatever row we want.
Destiny is unswerving. Cheated. It will not be.
So we know he has Ox on the deck, so that could come down. He probably has Albas as well. Maybe the Revenant was what I should have led with. I don't know. I feel like just getting more mages was the trick. And if he plays something like whatever here, yeah, that counts as whatever to me. It's cool. Now I just have a target lined up for my Revenant. 10 for 9. Good. Good card. This is a good sign, guys. This is a good sign.
Yes.
All right, let the terror begin, dudes. I think we're all set up now. Now we just start locking engines. We lock the Hefty Helga or whatever's going to come down that's really going to scare us. And then we finish off the Scorpion, and then we shouldn't lose, right? We shouldn't lose. Here comes Shoop. Usurper Shoop. I don't think there's a Shoop that really scares us here, but I will say that right before I got terrified. It might just end up, he might just go for the boost on the Scorpion. Or go for the lock, I guess. So he goes for the boost to the lock, so he's picking Knight here, probably. I was wrong.
Shoop paint these smeared Gwenty cards.
Okay.
Like you, yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I think at this point, we know he doesn't have Sarah, so he can't lock both of our mages. So we just keep all this reach on board here, and we just kill whatever he plays. Just kill whatever he plays. Isn't that the idea, Nilfgaard, to do this? Isn't that the idea, Syndicate, to do this? Northern Realms can do it. Monsters can't do that. That's they have Thrive, though, but it's not really good. Deathwish doesn't work the same way either. Oh, something's happening. I'm not looking at my...
Played Northern Realms for a long time and kept it real. Now I play them and feel sold out. Like a Raptor fan renting Cowie.
Like a Raptor fan renting Cowie. Just appealing to everything from me right there. Thanks for the cheer. I'll take a look at it in just a moment. I don't want him anything. I don't want anything that he can slave infantry for a lot of points here. Good Northern Wind. Good Northern Wind. I mean, I got a lot of zaps out of him though. He might have another one. He's saving it for the commando, right? Quite obviously, isn't he? I feel like it won't even really matter if I get the... Well, the commandos do matter. Margarita, I'm just going to play, I guess. I just don't have to use her.
I hope we can trust you.
Let's make these problems for him. If I see that other Northern Wind, I'm just dropping the commando, if there is another Northern Wind. He's holding Ox in his hand, I guess. I imagine he is. I have to believe that he has something that he needs to do. Blocking the commandos is pretty good, but he's only blocking, like, I only have the 2 in here, right? Like, it's not even the craziest play in the world.
I swear on my Lady Scarter. Semper Fi!
Tomorrow we supper home.
Not gonna lock anything because we know he has the. We know he has the. He knows I have Drog in my hand too. If he's paying attention, maybe just did this wrong, but I just don't really see the point in making a bunch of revenants out of this. So he can stop the commandos. Cool. So we got the commandos.
Death to the enemy!
That's that.
You want peace? Fight for it.
I think the adepts suck, actually. I think I'm probably going to replace them. What happened to like having shields on the board every single game I played? And then I had this card. No, I don't see them anymore. Never draw Lady of the Lake. Like, when's the last time I've seen this card in my hand? These cards have like been gone for the past 2 games. Maybe. Let's see if this works.
Let's hurry.
Saskia. Jesus. Somebody loves red coin.
What can I do?
Well, probably going to see a shield on the board on my opponent's side, so at least there's that for the mage.
They'll not leave you alive.
That's no problem. That's a lock not spent on something else. So because I have Pavetta, I can play this entrance spell. No, I need it in my hand. I need it in my hand. Just stay in the old hand here. I think I just Banard tutor this.
Remember what I taught you.
It's a steep boost. It doesn't feel correct. Well, look at this change of events. I think we just pass here. If it's not usurper, I don't really fear being bled. It's not the same. Alright. Let's see if my phone's working again here. Twitch app sucks, eh? Like, really bad. You know, the Artificer was probably worth keeping. Interesting first play, I gotta say. Well, this survives everything but Pit Trap, I guess. And I would want to play it in this round anyway, to avoid the blue.
Evil, shalt by fire, be punished.
Alright. I mean, it's, well, no. I mean, what could it be? Malcolm Horn? Huh. Well, what occurs first? Does the shield occur first? For science.
Nice mess you've got here.
Well, that's dead. But that means he's bleeding me, and we're gonna win then, right? It's lose-lose for him. Am I wrong?
That's all I need.
What the
The
fuck?
waters of Broccolite, the taste still upon my lips.
Oh, it's like that, huh?
I am here to lend a helping hand. Your wish, my duty.
It's go time. Yeah, it's go time. I missed part of the conversation because I just started looking at chat now, and I gotta go back in. Roast me toaster. It's good to see you though. Really? Do you think that is going to help you? I can kill Xavier, right? Oh, I do need to ping this one more time, don't I? We gotta get these renew ticks going immediately.
Something's
Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. We're happy.
I feel honored, truly.
Bling. Okay, we can kill this. That's great news.
I've no interest in politics.
Alright, well now I feel like super good, right? Now I feel super good about this. Now I feel like we just maybe just won this game unless there's something I'm not seeing coming. Something maybe a little bit more surprising than I might expect.
Huh? What is it?
It was never the horn to begin with. I guess the idea is to make me think it was the horn, but I mean, I have to play around horn anyway there. I do like the locks. The adepts are not good, right? We don't want the adepts. Is Pavetta even doing anything for us? Pavetta is like not doing anything for us, right? She's just a points. I mean, this isn't doing anything. This is not a good hand. Scout for a scout, huh? So we're just playing like our worst cards first, right? Worst cards first cards. And we want to see if we can get a shield on
Magic
Yennefer
can work
Conjurer.
wonders when used correctly.
But
Don't you fret about me. I can take care of myself. There'll be nothing to pick up
it'll work
when
or it
I'm
won't
done
work,
with
guys.
you.
It's just how it is.
Double hollow!
Elves must die!
Why have you summoned me?
I classify that as a grade A right now. I was gonna lock it, but I got the lineup. It seemed okay.
Leave while you still stand.
Damn, he might have it. He might not have it. I don't think it makes a difference if he does or doesn't, but there's more mages on the board now, so. Even if he does have it?
Yes, I'm on it!
Close one. Close one. Unfortunately, we couldn't get this to line up.
You will stop! Please!
Doesn't matter. Whew, that was a close one, Dana me. That was a close one. Got there. We got there.